Welcome to One Last Chance, a visual novel / dating sim. It's now story time. Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom, 2013. What? It's 5 in the morning. I'm too tired to get up. I think I'll let the machine get it.
Hello Ben, this is Angus. Sorry if the call woke you up, but it's really urgent. Emily wasn't able to close the deal with Mr. Capera last night. As you know, we really thought we had that one in the bag, but without that account, the company will go bankrupt by next week. Fortunately, we do have one last lead left. As you know, I met Robert Callahan of Callahan Construction last month, and I just got off the phone with him. He's finally agreed to a meeting on Saturday at 10 in the morning. Thing is, he's in Martha's Vineyard for the weekend, so you need to fly over to Boston this morning and take the ferry there. I don't usually get involved in the particulars, but as you know, we had to let go of Janice last month, so I'll tell you your itinerary now. I've bought your tickets, so check your email. It's all there. You'll be flying at 11 and will arrive at Boston Logan at around 5 o'clock. You'll then have to rent a car and drive over to Falmouth, south of Boston, where you'll be spending the night. Sorry mate, I couldn't afford for you to sleep in Martha's Vineyard. Just take the ferry over on Saturday morning and meet him in his hotel. Ben, I've used the last of the company's money on this trip, so do make it count, mate.
Oh no. We were all sure the car deal was in the bag. Now it's on me to save the company. I need to pack up and head to the airport. One long and tiring trip later. In Massachusetts, USA. Here we go. I need to find the Grand Charlotte Hotel. I believe it's that large building to the right. Very hard to tell here on Martha's Vineyard, as the mansions and hotels are often the same size. It's one of those luxury boutique hotels with just a handful of very expensive rooms. Most expensive hotel here apparently, not too surprising as Mr. Callahan is very rich. I'll walk over and take a look. Looks like it's painted. I think this one is it. Looks like the image on the brochure. Why am I stalling and standing out here like a right fool? I'm so nervous that I feel like throwing up. Of course, that bumpy boat ride over didn't help either. Come on, Ben. Relax and focus. Sorry, Ben, but you sound like a girl. If I don't score this deal, I'll be unemployed come this Monday. It's game time. I'm not very good with voices, so he's just gonna sound like me.
Welcome to the Grand Charlotte. How may I be of assistance, sir?
Hello, my name is Benjamin Campbell, and I represent Beardmore Steel Pipes. I'm supposed to have a meeting with Mr. Robert Callahan this morning.
Oh, yes. Mr. Callahan informed me earlier this morning about your meeting. Please, have a seat in the lobby, and I'll inform Mr. Callahan that you're here to see him.
Thank you. Very nice indeed. Martha's Vineyard, where New England's rich go for their summer vacations. I'm a bit surprised Mr. Callahan doesn't have a house of his own here. Maybe he's looking to buy. Where is that table where they have the coffee and tea? No, I really shouldn't. Don't want to have to go for a week during my presentation.
Mr. Campbell?
Yes?
I just spoke to Mr. Callahan, and I regret to inform you that something came up, and that he can't see you right now.
Would you know when he'd be free?
I'm afraid not. Sometimes his meetings can go over for hours.
Explain your situation, I'll kick the fuss. Explain.
I understand. Tell you what, I have an idea. Why don't you pass me a copy of the report, or whatever you were going to show him?
Would that be okay?
Yes, I know Mr. Callahan rather well, as he often stays here. He's brilliant at multitasking, and can look at it during his meeting. I'll pass the document on to his secretary, who can then pass it on to him during the meeting. So, do you have anything physical we can show him?
Yes, here's a copy of the presentation I was going to give, and a list of my company's unit prices.
Cool. I'll bring this up to him right now.
Thank you ever so much. I hate to ask, but would you have a guess as to how long it may take for him to look at this?
It may take him anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours.
Oh,
Yeah, why don't you go check out Oak Bluffs or Edgartown? They're both very charming seaside towns. You can also go walking around the beaches and see our many lighthouses. I'll call you if Mr. Callahan wants to meet you.
cool. Here's my number. Thanks again. I owe you big time.
Don't worry about it, just doing my job.
Wow, this is a really charming little town. Very old Victorian feel to it. Still, I wouldn't have minded it if Mr. Callahan had wanted to meet me in the Bahamas instead.
Ben? Ben Campbell, is that you?
Do I know you?
I knew it was you. Remember me?
No. Tara Heatherton. You haven't changed a bit.
So good to see you, Ben. Look at you with the fancy suit and tie. You kind of stick out here in Martha's Vineyard looking like that.
Yes, I noticed. I'm here on business.
What business? Are you in tourism now?
I guess she might be your childhood sweetheart. No, I came here to talk to a client to see if I could secure his account for my company. I'm a salesman in the steel pipes business.
How's it treating you?
Initially rather well. I got promoted a lot because sales suits me well. Unfortunately, my company isn't doing too well. If we don't secure this account now, we'll probably go bankrupt.
That's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that.
What can you do? That's life, right? It's fine. There are a lot of sales jobs. I really don't want to let down my companions.
Oh, brighten up. It's not so bad.
Thanks, you're too kind. So what are you up to these days?
I'm an artist and a traveler. I just travel around and create as I get inspired by my surroundings. Nature, big cities, oceans, and mountains. They just call to me, and through them, I try to make beauty.
Wow, that's so cool. I guess you really haven't changed much, have you?
What do you mean?
Well, in school I could always tell that you weren't like everyone else. That the normal shackles of society were never going to bind you. She is your childhood sweetheart. The one that got away. You've always been a free spirit. I admired that.
Thanks. Hey, I'm super hungry. Wanna go into one of these fine establishments to get some food? As you can imagine, Martha's Vineyard is super famous for its seafood. I hope you're not too busy.
That sounds fish-tastic. I've been longing for some good food. So many seafood restaurants, I may need to mull it over. I definitely could do with some good food. Oh, yes. Which pun would I like to use? I've been longing for some good food.
Stop it. You're grilling me.
Very nice indeed. Nothing like having seafood by the seaside, huh?
Yeah, the fried oysters are awesome here. So is the calamari, the fish and chips, and of course, the lobster.
Fish and chips is really nice. So many choices.
Hey, Ben, let me get this, okay?
Oh, so sweet. Huh? What do you mean?
I chose the restaurant, and it was me that invited you to dinner. So let me pay, okay? I know things are tough for you and your company right now, and to be honest, money isn't really a problem for me. I'm not trying to show off, it just isn't. Besides, you're my guest here in America.
Thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. Let's go halfsies. I insist I pay. Thank you.
I'm so happy you let me do this. I'll go up to the counter and order for us.
It's so nice seeing Tara again. It's been so long. At least there's been one good thing about this trip.
I got us the fisherman's basket and a lobster bisque.
Thanks. So clearly the art world has treated you well. Kinda makes me wish I hadn't been boring and studied marketing at university.
The art world is complicated. And to be honest, I really don't want to talk about it.
Oh, fair enough. I'm sorry.
Anyway, do you remember when we first met?
Of course, how could I ever forget? Flashback? Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom. 12 years ago. So, 2011? I can't believe Mr. Brown asked me to do my history homework. Again. Great, another 2,000 word essay from scratch. I really don't feel like going home to do that quite yet. I might take a little nap here in the park for a bit. Procrastinator!
Hey, you!
Huh?
Are you doing anything?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean.
Can you help me?
Sure.
I was here yesterday with my family on a picnic and I lost my pencil case. I came back to look for it. Do you mind helping me?
Not at all. 1 hour later. Is this it?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
It's a bit tattered and mangy. Shouldn't you have just brought a new one?
Shame on you. How can you be so mean?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I only meant that it looks a bit old. That's all.
My grandma gave it to me. It means a lot to me since I'm so far away from her now.
I see. It has sentimental value. Sorry.
It's okay. I guess you didn't know. I'm Tara, by the way.
I know.
Huh?
We go to the same school. Can't you tell from my uniforms? Nah, I stalked you really.
Oh.
Actually, we're in the same class. That's how I know your name is Tara. Not that it's too hard to know. You're the only girl with an American accent in the class.
Sorry, I'm not really that used to the whole school uniform thing. Most schools in the US don't have this, so I kind of don't really see the difference between different schools' uniforms. So what's your name?
My name is Ben.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Ben, and thanks so much for helping me find my pencil case.
It's okay. It was fun in a way. So do you like it here in Glasgow?
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's very interesting to be in a place that's quite different to America. I mean, it took a lot of getting used to, but I'm beginning to enjoy my new life as a wanderer.
Can you understand people? Wanderer?
Yeah, we go and travel around Europe every holiday we get, and it's been a lot of fun. I've decided that I want to travel my entire life.
I'd love to be able to travel loads. You're very lucky. I've never left the British Isles myself. I have, actually. My grandma used to take me on holiday quite a lot.
Oh, what a shame. You should try when you get the chance. Here, take this.
Thanks. What is it?
They're castanets. It's a Spanish percussion instrument they use to accompany flamenco dancers. I got them when we went to Sevilla in Easter.
Flamenco, huh? I can't accept this. It's your souvenir.
It's fine. It's just an object I bought when I was there. It's not like you're taking away my memories from the place. Consider it a thank you gift for helping me find my pencil case.
You're very kind. Thank you.
Hey, I need to get going. Lots of homework. You know what it's like. But I actually had tons of fun hanging out here in the park. We should hang out more.
Sure.
Don't be a stranger. Say hello next time you see me in school.
Back to the present day. That was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was. You'll be happy to know that I still have that pencil case today. I use it to carry my sketching pencils. I even have it on me now. See?
Grandma will be happy. That's wonderful. You should throw that away. Grandma will be happy.
Actually, I have a little confession. I actually did know who you were and that you were in my class. I was just trying to pretend to be cool and stuff, but when you told me that you knew who I was, it actually made me really happy.
I knew it. You were already cool. That's so lame. You were already
So, what's the situation with you in your personal life? Married? Girlfriend? Kids?
Oh, she wants to get into me. None of those things. I'm single and I live alone.
Hey, well at least you can afford to live alone. That's a plus. I know so many people that are our age and still have to share an apartment with other people.
For now, I guess. If my company goes bankrupt next week, and let's be honest, things aren't looking great, then the chances are I may have to take in a roommate to afford the rent.
I'm a bit surprised. You were always the really responsible type. I figured you'd be married by now.
I nearly was. I met someone at university and we got engaged soon after graduation. We were supposed to get married 2 years ago, but then she got this big job offer in London and couldn't turn it down. We tried the whole long-distance relationship thing for a while, but it didn't work.
I'm so sorry to hear that. It's happened to a lot of my friends, too. Oh, hey, how do you like the food?
It's really good. It's amazing how fantastic this can taste when it's fresh. Thanks so much, Tara.
You're welcome. Oh, but I'm feeling a bit heavy. I know it's seafood and everything, but once it's been battered and been through the deep fryer, a lot of oil and carbs gets added. Let's go take a walk.
Okay. That's a nice lighthouse.
They're everywhere on the island. There are so many, there's even a tour where you get to visit all of them.
I like lighthouses. Something romantic about them. They're an important part of our history. We should knock them all down. We have GPS now.
There is something romantic about them. It reminds me of two lovers calling out to each other in the dark.
That's quite poetic, actually. So what else do people do around here?
Most of the people that hang out here are the people that own houses here, so they kind of have their own lives, if you know what I mean. Of course, there is the odd tourist here and there, but normally they're guests of the residents. I mean, look at the hotels on the island. None of them are really that nice. Martha's Vineyard doesn't have a 5-star hotel.
The Grand Charlotte seems rather nice.
Don't be fooled by the restored old building and the nice lobby. It's a 4-star hotel at best. And at $350 a night, there are tons of places I'd rather stay at.
But we're in Martha's Vineyard.
That's true. I'll definitely admit the place has a cute vibe to it, and I can see why wasps like it here so much. I'm sure if it was up to them, the whole country would look like this.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
Not at all, actually. I love how varied my country is. I really should go back to the Pacific Northwest sometime soon. Have you ever been to Portland, Oregon?
No, I haven't.
That place is so weird. It's fantastic. I kind of wish I was based there.
Why don't you move there?
It's not so easy. Look, there's a nice beach down there. It's not too windy and the sand doesn't look too rocky. Let's go down and listen to the sound of the waves.
Lead the way, Tara.
God, I really love the sound and smell of the sea.
So do I. Quite lucky that I live near the beach. It's nice, isn't it? Tara, what are you doing here?
I already told you, I'm a traveling artist.
That's what you do, not why you're here.
Ben, I'm having a good time with you. I'm enjoying the moment. Let's not try to complicate things with talk about the present, okay?
Talking about the present is kind of being in the moment as well. I understand. Let's change the subject. How is the present complicated? I understand.
Thanks. Let's talk about something else.
So what type of art do you do?
Watercolors and oils.
I see. You didn't bring any of your materials with you.
I don't understand how we got here.
Huh?
I mean, if 18-year-old me saw me today, I think she'd be very disappointed. I had so many plans. None of it worked out how it was supposed to. How did 10 years disappear so quickly?
Tara?
I just don't know how I got here.
Oh dear. What happened? Comfort her, gently rub her back. Comfort her. Put your arm around her. Rub her back.
Thanks. I'm so sorry, Ben. I wish you hadn't seen that. Ben, why didn't you kiss me that night?
What? What night? I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean. My last night in Glasgow. You remember, right?
Oh, flashback time. 11 years ago. There you are. What are you doing out here? The party's inside.
Ben! I just got a text from Dad. He just got promoted.
Isn't that good news? Why do you look so sad?
They're making him head of operations in Hong Kong. We're leaving next week.
What? How can that be? You're in your final year of secondary school. You can't switch to another system now. You don't even speak Chinese.
Don't be silly, Ben. They've signed me up for the British Academy there.
I can't believe this.
I don't want to go, Ben. I've come to love so much about my life here. I love this city, all my new friends, and everything.
Me? For God's sake, man. Think of something to say. The love of your life is just standing there in front of you, bawling her eyes out, and here you are standing around like a harmless idiot. To think tonight was going to be the night I finally told her how I felt. That sucks. Hong Kong was a cool place. Just try to enjoy the moment. That sucks.
Ben, I appreciate you trying to comfort me, but I really don't think there's anything that can take my mind off of all of this. I think I just want to stay out here, get some fresh air, and enjoy the view. Will you stay with me?
I really want to tell her how I feel. I really want to kiss her, but she's going away. There's no point breaking her heart further. Besides, what if she rejects me? I don't want to spoil what we have. Oh, that's how it usually is with friends.
Ben, you spaced out. Are you too shy to answer my question? Why didn't you kiss me that night?
What was the point? You were leaving. I was scared you'd reject me. You were vulnerable. I didn't want to take advantage. What makes you think I felt that way about you? I was scared, to be honest.
That's cute, but you know you had nothing to lose at the time, right?
Well, I guess that's me exposed then.
It's okay. I knew.
Well, how about you? I know I wasn't feeling stuff all by myself. You also had feelings for me, right?
Oh, Ben, can't we have any mysteries? Fine. Yes, I liked you too. It was so obvious. I really don't see why I have to say it out loud.
Well, you made me admit my feelings.
Sometimes a girl wants to know that she's been loved. Truly and honestly. Pure and simple. No hidden meanings, lies, and manipulations. You loved me in such a way, didn't you?
Kiss her. Tell her you loved her. Do nothing. Ooh. We have to kiss her. Kiss her.
I knew my heart wasn't wrong.
Tara.
Ben, I'm married.
What?
I'm so sorry I didn't say anything sooner. I didn't want to spoil the moment. I was so happy to see you again, and as we spent more time together, all these old emotions began sweeping back in. I just wanted to be happy again for one more day and forget all my sadness.
Does it sound like you're happily married?
Are you angry?
No. I could never be angry at you. Hug her, hold her hand, do nothing.
Oh, Ben, I missed you so much. Oh, I knew you'd never be angry with me, Ben.
So you're not happily married?
Far from it.
Tell me everything.
Well, we met in college. Typical, huh? Anyway, after I finished the British Academy in Hong Kong, I went back to the US and got into Yale. He was the type of guy that a lot of girls just went mad for in college. A pretty boy wasp on the crew team. It was hilariously stereotypical, really. We were madly in love and were engaged before graduation and married soon after.
A wee bit rational. Two fresh graduates getting married.
Always good with the finances, Ben. Yes, normally getting married right after graduation is considered a rather idiotic thing to do. If I'm perfectly honest, it was still idiotic in my case, but I digress. No, Bobby comes from money, so we were given a house in Connecticut as a wedding present from his parents. Bobby entered his father's corporation on Wall Street as a junior executive after we got back from our honeymoon in Tahiti, so we were never short of cash.
Sounds rather nice.
On paper, a lot of things look nice. Sadly, the reality is rarely so simple. This was in 2007, when Wall Street investment banks were at the height of their irresponsible, decadent, and gluttonous anarchy. I really shouldn't have been surprised that within months of joining, Bobby completely changed as a person. Initially, I thought it was because of work that he was never home, but it wasn't till everything fell apart in 2008, and the investigation started that all the dirt started coming out.
Was he cheating on you? You mean the FBI? Was your husband indicted for insider trading?
No. It was just that period where they were looking at where the money executives were spending was going, and suddenly all of Bobby's clandestine activities came to light.
Like what?
Apparently, it just started out with heavy drinking after work with colleagues, but soon enough it escalated. Before I knew it, he was going to strip joints, taking cocaine, and even hiring prostitutes regularly.
What a pig. Typical Wall Street. Pig.
Typical Wall Street type. Huh.
So why did you stay with him? Do you have kids?
No, we don't have any children. Then, kids aren't the only reason an unhappy couple will stay together. I'm not proud of this, but I stayed out of vanity. All my friends thought I had married the perfect guy, and I didn't want to shatter that image. Also, I got really used to living the American dream in my perfect little town in Connecticut. Since I never had to worry about finances, then I could freely pursue dream as being the artist.
So what happened to Bobby after the financial meltdown in 2009?
Him and his father lawyered up and managed to dodge all the indictments against them. His father still chairs the investment bank today, and Bobby begged me to stay. And I didn't really want to throw our marriage away, so I forgave him, with the condition that he leaves the world of investment banking and enters a different profession.
Which was?
Construction. His father also owned a small construction firm, which Bobby had expanded since he took the helm.
And has that contained Bobby's bad behaviors?
He stopped the drugs and only drinks a bit when he's very stressed.
What about the cheating? How about the infidelity?
Oh, that never stopped. He sleeps around all the time. I've even heard his assistant say that he has tons of mistresses. Good old Bobby, always good at multitasking.
How can you live like this?
You'd be surprised how well a dysfunctional couple can operate. I guess you get used to it. I always envied and admired you, Ben. You were always such a good combination of logical and sweet. You live life simply and honestly with such ease. It's not so easy for most other people.
I don't feel my life is simple right now.
You'll land on your feet. I know you will.
Thanks.
I know this place that has a really beautiful view at sunset. Let's go.
This is fantastic.
New England definitely has its charms.
Aye, that it does. So what brings you up here anyway? Are you on holiday?
Sort of. I'm here accompanying Bobby. It was supposed to be a romantic getaway to try and fix some of our problems, but it didn't stop scheduling a few business meetings. So, there I was left to roam around by myself.
I bet. Her husband is the Callahan guy. You seem to know Martha's Vineyard well. Do you guys have a house around here?
Yeah, sort of. Bobby's parents do, and we normally stay there whenever we come. The house is currently under repair, so we're staying at the Grand Charlotte instead.
I was there this morning.
What were you doing there?
I was there for a business meeting. It was my company's last dash attempt to get a contract with a big client that's staying there. Oh, wait, Bobby, Robert. Your husband is Robert Callahan?
Yes, you were there to meet him?
Yes, he's the big client.
What did you think of him?
Didn't meet him. He was in another meeting and I couldn't confirm a time to meet him today.
That's him all over. I'm really sorry, Ben.
It's fine. Who knows if he would have even signed the deal.
I'll mention it to him. I'll see what I can do. I'll have to pretend you're a woman, though.
He'd feel threatened knowing you were doing a favour for a man. Talk about double standards.
I know, right?
But he'd know my name because I was supposed to meet him today.
I'll just say that someone from the company needs the favor, not you specifically.
Cool, thanks.
So what's your life back at home like?
Pretty straightforward, really. I have a little house in the outskirts of Glasgow, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Perfect for someone that lives alone, but has friends and family visit often. I have 2 cats, Polly and Mr. Buttons, and I drive a Vauxhall Astra. But I commute to work, though, as it's cheaper. Like most people, I work from Monday to Friday in the city. In the weekends, I do my groceries and visit my parents and all my sister and her family. Occasionally, I drive south to Durham to see my old university friends. I live an incredibly normal life, a bit boring at times, but I can't complain too much. Well, aside from the fact that I might be unemployed soon.
Oh, you'll be fine. Your life sounds lovely, actually. You have what you need and have a lot of people around you.
That's true.
Anyways, let's enjoy the sunset. A brief moment of happiness before our lives consume us.
Kiss her.
Ben?
Kiss. Tara, run away with me. I love you. Run away. You need to leave that pig. Run away with me, Tara. I love you. Always have and always will. I'll take good care of you. Show you the love and respect you truly deserve.
I'm sorry, Ben, but I can't just throw away my marriage at a heart's beat. It's all going too fast. Maybe if we had more time together.
Then let's have more time together. A bit hard given I live in Scotland and you live here.
You have no idea how much I wish this had happened 10 years ago. If only we could turn back time.
Why let the mistakes of the past haunt your future?
It's not that simple, Ben. Not everyone has the freedom to do as they wish the way you do. Some of us have obligations and duties to other people. You wouldn't understand.
That's a bit mean. Then make me.
I'm tired. The moment was sweet, and now it's bitter. I'm going back to the hotel.
And that was that. She entered and left my life within a blink of an eye, like a cool breeze on a hot summer day. I then flew back to Glasgow where Ted told me that initially Robert Callahan had signed the contract but shedded it secondly heard that it was a Burnmore steel pipe sales manager that was fooling around with his wife in the bluffs. The company went bankrupt the week after. I'm currently looking for a new job. Epilogue. Ending 4 of 6 achieved. Not according to plan. Well, that was a very short game. And I didn't get a good ending. Oops. If you want me to try again, try and get a different ending, make some different comments to her, leave below in the comments. I'll also leave a card for you to click on. So, bye.